Hey everyone, Justin here, back again with another comic book haul, and this time this is going to be a huge haul. It's just one of those hauls where, when all the shipment came in, it was just so many books. I realized I had to do a haul video right now. And I'm just going to show you everything. I'm not going to just split the haul video into two because that would be disruptive. And it's one of those hauls where you open up the box and you realize, oh, I did not realize, totally forgot that I ordered this book and all that stuff. So a lot of the books here took me by surprise when I opened it. So these books came from three sources, one of which was eBay, of course. Two would be from Midtown Comics, their current issue sale, back issue sale, I mean. And from this online retailer, I forget the name really, but they were offering back issues at $1 off, so I went for that. As you know by now, I kind of like stopped collecting current issues, and I only have Amazing Spider-Man and Batman on my pull list. The reason why is because Midtown Comics or some other retailer will be offering these back issues, current back issues, off at like a ridiculous price, 60%, 70% off. So I decided that if I want to buy books for a particular run, I'm just going to wait for the sale. Of course, the downside of it is that you might miss out on key books that that they release, like first appearances and stuff. But hey, I'm pretty sure these books will cool down once in a while. So I'm going to split my haul into DC and then Marvel. And then I'll just mention where I get the books from. I got the books from. First off, I'm going to start off with Blackest Night, Wonder Woman #3. Really awesome Wonder Woman as Starfire cover. It's a nice Greg Horn cover. I like this cover better than the more sought after one. Yeah, and this came in a set of three. I had 3 copies. Two copies. I think I might have showed 1 copy. Or maybe this came in another batch. But this is really amazing. Next, I'm so happy to get this book, Sensation Comics, featuring Wonder Woman #4. I think this is an Adam Hughes cover. Let me just bring it closer. Nice. I have 1, 2, 3. These were from eBay. Alongside that, 52 week 11. This is the first appearance of Batwoman. Got this in a set for quite cheap. Can't remember the price now since it's been a while, but first appearances, why not, right? I'm gonna skip over this cover. Nothing much about it. Here's a nice David Finch cover of Wonder Woman. Not his best work, but I like it still. And this really awesome Phil Noto cover of Wonder Woman. Yeah, I think it just so happens that I managed to get a lot of Wonder Woman books. Anyway, moving on. So that's my DC haul. It's all from eBay. Small DC haul, but I think the Marvel side will more than make up for it. Gosh, where should I start off first? Okay, so let me just grab a bunch of books at random. Alright, so first book I'm going to show you is from the Midtown sale. This is Venom Inc. Alpha, or Venom Incorporated Alpha. This book was going for just for quite a bit when it first released. Now it's cooled down, and this is the copy I got from Midtown Comics. I think I had a previous copy that I might have shown off, and I bought for $1 from the store. I think it might be in here somewhere. So here's another Midtown Comics 25, all new Wolverine. Here it is. Here's the copy that I bought from that retailer online. I bought this for $1, right? And here's a nice find. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man #1, which is the GameStop variant. Really awesome cover. This was also for $1 from that online shop. Here's a nice back issue by Mark Bagley. Classic cover from number 371. Here's a book I got for $1, I think, which is The Amazing Spider. No, I did not get this for $1. This came in a bundle with the next few books. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, Soul of the Hunter, which is a follow-up to that. Gosh, I forgot the name of that title. You know which one it is? The one by Mike Zack and J.M. Didnt, which is Craven's Last Hunt or something like that. Yeah, it's the follow-up to that. Got Spectacular Spider-Man 189, which is the hologram cover version. Every time I see these for cheap, I'll just buy it because, you know, I grew up these books. I've worn out the copies that I got when I was a kid. I would read this over and over again. Spider-Man 2099 number 1. This all came in a set. I think I bought this for like under $10 or something. Spider-Man number 26, the 30th anniversary special. Again, another book which I have read over and over again. Yep. Wolverine First Class. I think this is from the online retailer seller. Nothing too special about it, but I read the story and I kind of enjoyed it, so yeah. Here are a few nice Miss Marvel Greg Horn covers, starting with number 20. I have a few of these covers and I think I have a few extras, but can't help it if I see it for cheap. It's a really awesome cover. Number 26, another Greg Horn cover. Okay, this is not by Greg Horn, but I really like the cover, so I bought it. Number 47. Okay, so this is one stack of books. I'm just going through these books very quickly because I have quite a number to go through. Alright, moving along. We have another stack of, starting off with another $1 book. This is The Mighty Thor number 700, which is the lenticular cover, which is paying homage to the death of Captain Marvel, from the Marvel graphic novel number 1. $1. You know, so why not? The lenticular covers aren't so great, but you know, $1. Anyway, moving on. Daredevil number 27. If you have not read Daredevil, I highly recommend you check out this series. Really awesome. Daredevil number 595, which is the lenticular cover that has the Dark Phoenix saga on, and then it goes to the Kingpin. $1 as well. 596. As you can see, the books are pretty recent. Do not know when this came out, but this was probably like a month ago or 2 months ago. I bought this cover because I really liked it. This was $1 as well. Number 27, All New Wolverine. This is $1. Number 28. I really enjoyed this series a lot, and if you don't know by now, the books to get in this series, All New Wolverine, is issue number 2, which is the first appearance of what is her name? I forget. Who is Laura's clone, or X-23's clone, and she joins X-Men Red, the team, the new series book, and she calls herself Honey Badger. Well, this issue is significant because this is the first time that she's named Honey Badger by Daken or Daken. So, you know, just a small, really minor key issue, but you know, something to look out for. This is New Avengers Illuminati number 1. Just thought I'll read it and check it out. I thought it was the Civil War one, but it's not. Alright, so these next few books came in a stack. We have X-Men number 30, which is the wedding issue. Really awesome Andy Kubert cover. Alongside with that, X-Men Adventures number 1, first issue that came with, that, you know, was because of the animated series, which you all know and love. X-Men Adventures number 14. Alright, next few stack of books is some SpiderMan books. Anytime I see a Tom McFarlane run, I'll get it. Spider-Man number 13. This cover is gaining some traction for some reason. This is 14. Just a nice Thanos storyline involved storyline at least, just in time for the Infinity Gauntlet movie to read. So a few months ago, I decided to. Well, I didn't grow up during the time when X Factor first came out, so I decided a few months ago I'll just read through the X Factor series right to the point before the new team was formed, and I fell in love with the story. It's just amazing. I mean, anything involving the original team is always pure gold. I feel, pardon the pun, and yeah, I mean, I can imagine if you were a X-Men fan in the 80s and then X Factor came out. Was it the 80s? Yeah. And then X Factor came out. It must have been really exciting time to see the original team together. So they came out with a series that is, I don't think it's part of the canon, but this is X Factor Forever #1 and #2, which kind of continues on with their adventures if the new team had not formed and if they didn't go back to and form the gold and blue team with the X-Men. Alright. If you have not read the X Factor series, I highly recommend you check that out too. Can't go wrong with that storyline, I feel. Alright, next. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of books to show you. Gwenpool. I love Gwenpool, and I'm really very sad that her series has come to an end. I'm trying to look up for the Guru Hiri, whatever the artist's name is. I totally messed it up. They have a sketchbook exclusive that they released at the Tokyo Con a few months ago, and I'm trying to look for that book. But it is #23 for $1. Here's Miss Marvel #25 for $1. I also love this series. I think it's coming to an end, sadly. Here's a surprise book, Thor #700, with the I think it's what they call it, a wraparound cover. Yeah, $1. Alright, this book came out a while back, not too long ago. This Thor 702, $1. X Factor, Layla Miller. I wonder what happened to her character, but she was very heavily involved in Second Coming and all that stuff. Yep, #1. Here's a really cool cover of X-Men Legacy. Another cool cover. And just to show you some current books that I got, X-Men Blue. Here's #12. I think it's an Art Adams cover. Here's a really nice variant cover. #16. Oh, this is jumping about, sorry. #13. #14. Alright, all these were $1. Alright, this book is not $1. I think I paid less than $5 for it. This is the All New Wolverine Women of Power #6 variant edition. Seems that anything that's special with All New Wolverine is kind of hot, so it's good to get it if you can find it for cheap. So this is a Midtown buy. I was checking out the value of this book on eBay. It seems to be going a lot and going for quite a bit, and of course Midtown had put it on sale. Phoenix Resurrection, sorry. This is a Jenny Friesen cover. Pretty awesome. And it was cheap. I bought 2 copies. Yeah. Didn't think too much of the storyline, but you know, the covers are nice. I got this variant cover. This was all on sale. I think less than $3. This was Spider-Gwen #25, which features Gwenom on the cover. I think that's what she's called. Oh look, another copy of 702. This is a bad buy. Should have bought the $1 one. Yep. But this goes to show that, you know, current issues, yeah, you can get them for cheap later on, so why keep a pull list, right? I know what you're gonna say. I think we should support our comic book shops, but you know, we have to also think for our wallets as well, unfortunately. Alright, last few batch of books. This is Heroes for Hire #1. Don't know which year this is from, but I just bought it because it was part of a batch of books, and the cover looks awesome with Ghost Rider in the front and Moon Knight. All New X-Men. This is from the eBay seller. Just a nice Iron Man variant cover. This came with the previous batch, X-Men #1, which is the one which the gatefold cover, which shows all the 4 covers connected. The one that you want to get if you want to get the X-Men #1, because there's so many copies of this, is the 20th anniversary issue. It's the same comic book, but it's gold cover, gold and orangey. That's the more expensive one that you want to look out for, which I think Master X showed in his previous haul video. Or was it Mercer not? I forget now. But you know, I got 2 copies of that 20th anniversary one. Quite lucky to get those. Here's an issue from my childhood, X-Men #25, which is the hologram cover, Fatal Attractions. This is the issue where not only does Xavier wipe Magneto's mind, but this is where Magneto also tears the adamantium skeleton out of Wolverine. Moving on, this is $1. SpiderMan number 2, the second series. This is 5. All came out a while back. Number 3, all for $1. This is from the first series. This is a good read. The second one wasn't very good. Remember this book? This book was hot for a while. $1. Old Man Logan number 31. A nice New Mutants cover. $1. New Mutants: The Heroic Age. Really awesome cover over there. Uncanny X-Men number 539. Really awesome Wolverine cover. $1. Wolverine and the X-Men. Oh, and I have 2 more copies of that wedding issue, which I did not get for $1, but it was cheap. Yeah. Books from my childhood. Okay. So those are all the books that I wanted to show you. I'm gonna move on to the highlight of this haul, starting with, and the reason why the highlights of the book, sorry, starting with, this is one of those books that I didn't realize that came with it. This is Spider-Woman #1 with the Brian Michael Bendis and the Alex Maleev. I believe that's how his name is pronounced. Run, and this is such an awesome cover. Yeah. This is a good series to read. Really awesome. Next book that I want to highlight is War Machine #3. This was a set of Wolverine covers. And then this is just a nice, awesome cover. Next we have Vengeance #1, which is a Del Auto cover, and is the first appearance of Miss America. And the highlight of the haul would be The Amazing Spider-Man #144. This is the first appearance of the Gwen Stacy clone, leading up to the first appearance of Ben Reilly. When I bought this book, they put it as a fine book. When I got it, I was very pleasant. I was pleasantly surprised by the condition of the book, because yeah, I mean, I can see why it's a fine book. There's some yellowing and the back is definitely tan and all that, but the book presents really very well, and just one of those buys that I'm really just very glad to get, and it turned out to be a much better condition. So guys, that's my haul. This is a pretty long video because I had too many books. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe and do like the video, and see you in another haul.